Hello friends and welcome to another Pauper League. Today we're going to be returning to Slivers. This is a deck that really impressed me when I was playing it previously. We've tried a couple of different iterations of the deck, and we're returning to a more classic style here with the red splash, running Heart Sliver for haste and Hunter Sliver for provoke. Um, Also, one of the things that I really like about this deck is how inclusive it is. We've got a human and a shapeshifter in the main, and then we've got a bunch of humans in the side, along with this core monk, elf archer, and ape shaman. A whole bunch of different creature types and colors. And then also just the ability to be able to play a very aggressive attacking game where we're going to be looking to put creatures onto the board every turn and turn them sideways. So let's get started. Yeah, so far, when I've had a red card, I've had a way to produce red mana, or at least to find red mana. But, at some point, it might come up. Now, there's a dead red. Because we talked about it, there it is. First turn, Bajukabog. Yeah, we got other plays, too. Drop Mountain immediately off the top. We we had to tempt fate. That's what happens. What? What are we playing against? So painful. Core Skyfisher deck. Okay. Well, it seems like we're going to have a couple frustrating games today. It's so rare for us to have these red cards in hand dead. There's so few of them, the likelihood of us getting red cards in hand dead is very low. And, that's Magic for you. You're going to get those situations. All right, let's bring in Obsidian Acolyte. And I guess we can take out the Masked Vandals. Bring in Standard Bearer. Could do that. Take out some bodyguards, I guess. There we go. There's a mix of lands and spells. Opponent's mulliganing pretty heavily here. They're down to 5 already. Thinking we probably play the Gemhide on turn 2, depending on our draws, obviously. Just being able to potentially put out like the 2 Lords on the turn 3 is pretty good. Hunter Sliver could be interesting. Squadron Hawk, okay. Gonna play out Muscle and Predatory Sliver. That way, if they have any kind of echoing shenanigans, they can't, like, hit both, I guess. I don't know. They're a Tortex deck. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna kill their creature. Stinkweed Imp. Ooh. The flanking is super, super good here. Yeah, they're going to be able to dredge. But we also just have an amazing board. So if they're spending their turns like dredging and using Tortured Existence stuff, and we're just slamming them in the face, see, the opponent understands. Yeah. So with Tortured Existence and Dredge, you're able to fill up your graveyard with more targets for Tortured Existence. And that means we're going to want to bring Masked Vandal back in. Yeah, Vandal's good versus Journey and against Tortured Existence. Two lands. This one's a tough keep. I think we do keep it, though. Get some F6 value here. Let's put down an Obsidian Acolyte this turn. Kind of looks like they're holding up removal. Being able to protect all of our creatures against their dead weight and whatever else seems good. Or their Crypt Rats. See if we can find a land off these draws. Damn. Okay. So what do we do here? I guess we could play Sidewinder Sliver and hold up protection from black. And then next turn we can maybe provoke this thing if we draw land. And this is only when the creature is blocking the Sidewinder Sliver. Oh my god, really? Okay. White Mane Lion? I don't know. I don't know what the opponent is playing in their deck. I have no idea. I'd love to be able to play a Hunter Sliver here and provoke this, but I need another mana in order to protect my creatures. I guess I could play Gemhide and then this makes a mana. Hello, Adoxy. Do like playing some Slivers. Alright, so they got their white source. Yeah, I don't know why exactly that happens, but I've noticed that on Twitch there's quite a bit of delay. Dawnbringer Cleric. You can exile one of my Abundant Growths, I guess, or rather destroy it. Can't attack in with my Obsidian Acolyte anymore. Yeah, they're going to destroy one of my Abundant Growths. Lame. Okay. Not bad. Alright, so we can play Hunter Sliver and attack them. Force the Crypt Rats to block the Sidewinder. Land off the top would be really nice. Nice. Why not Mana Dork plus Heat Sliver? Oh, that would have been... Yeah, that would have been the way to go. I wasn't thinking of that. Mana is awkward. Awkward mana. Just having the one white source here. We've talked about it a lot today. The mana in this deck is super awkward. Oh no, and they can go get Deadweight back. We don't have protection from black. I think we're going to fold this one up. And we hit 0 creatures from the Winding Way. Alright, I'm done with this one. I think we can keep this. It's not great, but we have plays. We can go get Mountain with the Ash Barrens, so we have all of our colors. War Falcon, okay. Hunter Sliver is going to be pretty good in this matchup. Ooh, nice draw. Yeah, Hunter Sliver is going to be madness in this deck, in this matchup. No Javelineers, please. Oh, there's one Javelineer. They have another one? If they have double Javelineer, they can trade the 2 tokens for a Muscle Sliver? Okay, they don't. Good. Alright, so we can just attack with this, and their blocks are no good. I don't want to leave this back as a blocker. That doesn't seem very good. I guess, oh, actually, they could... No, because this doesn't have summoning... This has summoning sickness currently, so this is a good attack. I was just thinking, like, if they activate the Javelineers, do the 1 damage to Sidewinder, then they have a 1/1 with First Strike, and that would be bad. But the attack is fine this turn. And then next turn, we get to play another Muscle Sliver. And then... What? I guess we could play Ash Barrens, Abundant Growth the Ash Barrens, play Muscle Sliver, I think is our best play. Alternatively, we could just play the Hunter Sliver and get rid of 2 of their critters. We could get rid of the 2 War Falcons. Another Lord. Next turn we can play double Lord, and that will really mess them up. Panzerin, thanks for the follow, friend. No attacks, love to see it. And they draw a card with their clue. I think this game is about over. Yep. Alright, so how are we going to deal with this? Let's bring in Scattershot Archer to deal with this. I want to keep the Masked Vandal because they're going to be playing Journey to Nowhere, and we've also seen they play Auras. So we'll run like this. Yeah, that's the power of Hunter Sliver. Combined with the Lords there, Hunter Sliver absolutely took down that game. It's like a removal spell. Yep, keep this. Alright, so they attack for 1, no surprise. We're going to play a Lord here. Next turn, I'm probably going to play Gemhide, so that we can start making some mana really explode onto the board. So they're going to win if they can get enough combat going in the air. So we need to get our creatures nice and fat so that we can race their birds. They have the journey. Flanking is a wicked mechanic, absolutely. Alright, so we do have a target for our Masked Vandal if one of our creatures ends up going to the graveyard, but Masked Vandal requires a creature in the graveyard to actually work. So if we played one now, we'd do nothing. Kind of hoping for a land on top. Almost any land would be good here. I mean, mountain wouldn't be that great, but forest or plains would be good. Another Gemhide. I think we just play Predatory Sliver here, so we have a blocker. Don't journey my Sliver again. Alright, we go for the block here. If they have something to kill our Predatory Sliver, then we can Masked Vandal the journey. Oh, okay, a 3/3 flyer. That's terrifying. Ash Barrens, not ideal. Let's see here. So we can play the Ash Barrens, play Gemhide, and then play Sinew Sliver. The problem is they've got all this attack power in the air here. So they're going to be able to kill us pretty quickly with this Chimera. Ouch. War Falcon as well. The air superiority here is really showing. I'm going to Winding Way, see if we can find the Provoke Sliver. We miss. Reach Sliver is not in the deck, that's correct. Get in for a little bit of damage here. Don't think they have lethal, but they could just have the pump spell, like all white creatures you control get +2/+2 for 3 mana, and I think that kills us. 5, 6, 7... Oh yeah, that would weight kill us. They just have us dead in 2 hits anyways. So at this point, we really just need to hit the Provoke Sliver off the top, and for them not to just have that instant immediately. Alright, so they're only attacking with flyers. Makes sense. I have no blocks. Alright, dead on the next swing. And they could just have Prismatic prevent all whatever damage. This is the way Magic was meant to be played. This is some fine Magic here. At least, you know, we're both doing our thing here. That's pretty cool. This is 20 damage. Is that right? Yeah, there's 20 damage coming in. They block 2, and then they go to 2. So we just didn't have enough aggression here. They don't even need a spell in hand. They just have to block 2 creatures, and they win. Trample would have been nice. Oh, and they even just, yeah, they have the Prismatic Strands too. All right. GG's. Oh, okay, I wasn't paying attention. I thought that was actually going to be a match loss there. We got another game. All right, let's go. And we're on the play here? Nice. All right, let's do the thing. Maybe find some Scattershot Archers this time? Yeah, that's true. Standard Bearer is okay. What would we take out for it? I think I would rather keep my Masked Vandals. Oh, too late. Keep this. This time, all forests. But we have the Abundant Growth, so we should hopefully be able to produce white mana as well. Yeah, there's definitely an argument, for sure, for bringing the card in. There's Journey for the Scattershot Archer. Ooh, Muscle Sliver. Squadron Hawk. You got it. We get one. Throw away Winding Way, Winding Way. Rough. Alright, it's more damage if we activate the Scattershot Archer. So let's do that so they can't block. Get him for 6. Looking pretty good for us at this point. We only have one card in hand to their 8, but our board is going to be extremely difficult for them to deal with. Their Squadron Hawks aren't all that great while I have the Scattershot Archer, so they have to Journey to Nowhere in my Scattershot, but if they do that, then they're not Journey to Nowhere in my Lords, and the opponent agrees and scoops them up. This looks fine. Too many lands. Hunter Sliver. Well, might be interesting later on. Yeah, exactly. Most of the standard players are on Arena, so you get very few standard players here on Moto, which means longer queue times. Okay, so they've got good mana now. What are they going to do with all their mana? Seagate Oracle, is that all? Now they're setting up. Heart Sliver, give my Slivers haste. Nice. Oh, that'll be interesting next turn because we'll have the double red. So, Forest, put Abundant Growth on the plains, and then Predatory Sliver. Another Lord? Oh, okay, another red card. Here's my 3/3. But yeah, getting haste and provoke here is going to be pretty interesting if they tap out. Really hoping for the tap out here. Nice. Gonna be able to kill both of their creatures, get in for huge damage. Alright, so provoke you. Do. Your turn. Must block. Hey, they're quick on those blocks. Didn't even have the message coming up. They knew exactly what was going on. Now, this is a really difficult board for them to deal with in this position if they don't have Stonehorn Dignitary. If they have Stonehorn, they're probably just fine. Don't play Stonehorn main. Nice. Just Ardent Elementalist. You're dead. Okay. Let's go again. So we're playing against a weird artifact. This is a Jeskai Ephemerate, I guess. What are we gonna do? I think we basically just play it as is. Could maybe put in some Gorilla Shamans. Did we see regular artifact lands? I think we did, right? Like their third land, I think. Was a seat. Yeah, okay. So yeah, we can bring in the Gorilla Shamans. Be aware of Cannonade. Thank you, clans. Great point, great point. So we should probably bring in some Crimson Acolytes. And thank you for the follow. Keep on second guessing myself on how I want to sideboard. We did see that they were playing Seed of the Synod, which is why I brought it in. Gale Blast. Oh, well, we got Masked Vandal, good. Oh, okay, that can actually get rid of my Sinew Sliver? No, it's not going to, okay. So we can get rid of this, I guess. Nice to be able to get a little bit of use out of that Masked Vandal. Kind of sets the Cleansing Wildfire back a little bit. Almost like it never happened. Oh, wow, they're just holding mana up now? That's scary. So they probably have Cannonade. All right, pass the turn. So if they have Cannonade, we can give this protection from red. Nice, they did nothing with their mana that turn. Gain another 2 life. That's not an issue. Alright, so here's the Cannonade. So we can give protection to a couple of our creatures here. Let's do that. White mana, Crimson Acolyte, protect, Predatory Sliver. Opponent scoops them up. Crimson Acolyte, too strong. This hand looks great. We'll keep it. Just quickly double check. I do have both of my lands. Both colors, I mean. Plated Sliver, go. They got a forest into Llanowar Elves. Oh, that's scary. So we're playing against probably Elves. Now, we do have an aggressive start, so that could help us. But their combo is pretty strong if they're able to put something together. Probably go Gemhide next turn. I don't know, maybe just Winding Way. We'll see. Timberwatch Elf already? Damn. That's actually super good. Alright, so we'll play Gemhide this turn, and then next turn maybe we won't attack. Could also Winding Way this turn and only attack in with one creature. I don't mind that. Okay, we got some hits. Oh, Benevolent Bodyguard is interesting. So when they pump a creature, we can give that creature protection from green so it doesn't just immediately die. Was kind of hoping they wouldn't have another elf here, to be honest. Aww. And that might have been the best one they could possibly have. Lets them potentially play another elf here. Oh, there we go. Let's go wide. Elves players would be familiar with that. Going wide for the win. And this is pretty wide. Priest of Titania, that's a lot of mana next turn. Oh, their Elvish Vanguard is about to be bigger than my Slivers. No attacks. Interesting. Let's get the pressure on, huh? Attack for 25. So they're probably going to want a Timber Watch targeting itself. So we'll give this pro green if they do that. Every elf down is a good thing for us. Okay, no responses currently. Targeting itself. So we'll give this pro green. Your turn, opponent. Lose 2 elves, go to 6. We only need to get 2 creatures through. And it doesn't look like they're going to be able to swing in for lethal this turn, because we got 2 blockers, and I mean, they don't have a critical amount of elves yet. Although, if they have Quirion Ranger, we're in a little bit of trouble. Another Timberwatch elf. Ooh, okay, they're getting a bunch of blockers here anyway. Ooh, interesting choice with the Branch Bender. Benevolent Bodyguard, that's sweet. We'll get them down to 1 here. And they're going to lose a bunch of stuff. We're going to lose like 1 thing. And they lose almost all of their stuff. Think we're probably okay. We get to play the Masked Vandal afterwards as well. Sure. That's fine currently. And this is going to give this... Alright, so we get to protect 1 thing. We might as well protect a lord. We can protect this one or this one. It doesn't really matter which one. Protection from green. They go to 1. They lose a bunch of elves, and we get a blocker. And we'll just block this. Stomping on elves. Don't think we really have anything in the sideboard, though. Actually, maybe Standard Bearer. Let me quickly check something. I think I have an Elves deck. Target creature gets +X/+X. Okay, so yeah, we want to bring in Standard Bearer. And we're going to take out Masked Vandal. And I think we'll just go with that. Single land hand. I'm not interested in this one at all. Mulligan. Oh, another single land hand that we're not interested in. We're going to have to mulligan. Wow. Okay, finally. Get rid of Heart Sliver, Sidewinder Sliver. Oh, we gotta get rid of another card. Brutal. Our draws are going to have to be just epic here. Going to have to be just the best draws off the top. Longbow. That sucks. Pretty good way to deal with Standard Bearer. And we don't have the Vandal in anymore. It looks like they're actually going to be able to kill our Lord here with the Viridian Longbow if they want. Looks like they might be doing exactly that thing. Yeah, unfortunate. I think we can just concede to that, honestly. With a mulligan to 4 and then them having Viridian Longbow, Quirion Ranger, we're not going to be able to present anything. They can just kill our stuff every turn. Alright, let's bring Masked Vandal back in. Sure. Kind of flooded, but is what it is. Definitely a playable hand. Oh, I am so going to attack into that. Ooh. Ooh, that's a good one. Oh, wow. They just skipped their turn. Alright, let's not let them know about the Hunter Sliver yet. I think they're going to concede here. Like, this board is too good, and once we get the Hunter Sliver down, they're dead. GG. Illegal block. How many times are they going to try to illegally block? That's another one. There you go. Yeah, you gotta put the Well-Wisher in front too, friend. You gotta lose all your elves. It shouldn't work, but they didn't realize that, and I didn't either. It also shouldn't work against Well-Wisher, but fortunately we got it in time. Yeah, that's true. So because they're able to tap it for mana, they can actually just tap it for mana during my attack step after I've provoked, and they would be able to save it, but they didn't realize that. I had forgotten about that. Only green mana, but we have double Lord Winding Way. I'm going to risk it. Here's a Delver. There's another white card. Planes off the top, let's go. No flip, no flip, no flip. Alright. So with them playing regular islands, they're definitely not on Izzet. They could be on just regular blue. With Peak, I'm guessing it's just regular blue. Oh, with Terramorphic Expanse? No, this is probably Thunder Thighs again. So what else do we call this deck? Is it Blitz? Eye Candy? Pretty sure this is Eye Candy. From the Terramorphic Expanse and the Peak? Okay, I'm wrong. They went and got Basic Island with their Expanse. Teamer Battle Rage? Okay, definitely. Definitely Eye Candy. There it is. Unfortunately, they just have Teamer Battle Rage here, so we're probably dead. Apostle's Blessing, Pro Green. There's the Battle Rage, 7, 14, 17 exactly. Good game. Alright, I'll bring in Crimson Acolyte. Standard Bearer. We got all of our colors, but our hand is kind of garbage. This deck. Is this how we're going to end it? With this kind of a hand? No flip. Another Delver. Hey. How about one of them green lands? How about one of them forests off the top? How about it? Kind of attractive to block that. I want to keep my Standard Bearer. That's why they attack, to get rid of Standard Bearer. Ooh, green mana, you say? Ooh, should have attacked with Standard Bearer. Don't know why I didn't. Could have got that one extra damage in. Could be important, especially if these flip here, which they do. So they're coming in for 6 every turn. That's a 3-turn clock on their side. And if they were at 15, we would have a 3-turn clock on our side. They should be at 15. Ooh, nice draw. That speeds things up quite a bit. So they can't bolt us. They can't Tiber Battle Rage. If they attack, they die. If they use these things as blockers, well, they don't block very well when we have double flanking. Nice. This is definitely a hard matchup to fight. And now we got to do it on the draw. Double green land. We got Sliver and Gemhide. I think it's good enough. Heart Sliver could be pretty good. Plains? Plains would have been such a strong draw here. Here comes Kiln Fiend. Oof. So lucky. Cyclops. Oh, that was a turn. Of course, if the opponent has a good turn here, it doesn't really matter what we do, because they could just kill us with a Teamer Battle Rage. Some exciting magic. They do play the land, so if they have basically any spell plus TBR, we're dead. We are going to block. Alright, we just lose our Sliver, no problem. Oh, another Cyclops. Winding Way. Okay. So this is 15 damage currently, just really not enough. Alright, we're going to go for 2 blocks and hope they don't have TBR. If they find Temur Battle Rage, we're dead. If they don't, we win. They didn't shuffle with Ponder, so they probably have it. 1 card on top, 1 on bottom. They probably have us dead then. If they topped, they have us dead. There's TBR. And Apostle's Blessing. Alright, they got it. GG. Alright. Those are some good games of Magic. Managed to get a positive league there. We did have a little bit of trouble with the how awkward the mana was some of the time, and then just not having a lot of interaction for what the opponent was doing, especially when we were playing against Eye Candy. But definitely had quite a bit of fun with the deck. So this is the deck we were playing today, a little bit different from some of the other Slivers, the decks that we were playing previously. I really did like the Abundant Growth in order to make it a little bit easier for us to cast our spells, especially since we are playing 3 colors here. I did also definitely miss Lead the Stampede. It's a lot like Winding Wave, except for it's 3 mana. You don't get to choose land, but it looks at the top 5 cards. It's something that I had played previously in these lists, just, as a way to reload the hand. But yeah, definitely had a lot of fun with Slivers, and I think that if you're into this style of just playing creatures and turning them sideways, this is a good way to do it in Pauper.